And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the grand finals, those grand finales here of the Sparkling Tuna Cup 2025 October finals. It's been a, honestly, pretty fast broadcast. We're here in the finals. It's only been 2 hours and 20 minutes. It has not been long at all. So, again, just really fast games. Actually, if you remember, I emphasized that at the beginning of the broadcast. When the quarterfinals completed, I was like, yo, we got some fast games today. And yeah, it does continue here. And now we're here in the grand finals. And who is going to be our champion this month? As spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of 10,000 feet, we have the reigning September finals champion. Representing Team T1, it is herO. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the South Korean Protoss player. We have the blue Protoss, fighting his way quite hard, actually, through non-stop Terrans, but now facing off against a Protoss player. It is a creator. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is a Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we get into our PvP. Let's go. That's now 2-gate opener. 2-gate opener out of herO. Likewise, 2-gate opener out of creator as well. We have our initial 2-gate openers. With this, everything's looking normal so far. We're looking for the placement of that second pylon, though. Does anyone hide their pylon, or do we play standard from here? Bearing in mind, welcome to 10,000 feet. 10,000 feet is a rush map, a very short rushes by ground, very aggressive map in the map pool. So even if you set up standard back at home, you can still turn this into a one-base all-in. If you remember, we saw this out of herO in Game 2 against Cristiano, where the pylon was in the main, but he still went for the robo, still went for the gateway, still went for a one-base all-in, without even a proxy. I mean, he had a reinforcing pylon, but just rallied across the map for the most part. Just went for that rally. So it is something to bear in mind. That is something that is viable here on 10,000 feet. For now, double Stalker. So double Stalker opener out of herO. Creator opening up Sentry Expand. Okay. Very greedy build here by creator. Oh no, and hero's doing it. Oh no, okay. A lot's happening right now. First things first, creator, he skipped his second unit. He was greedy. He skipped his second gateway unit in favor of a faster Nexus, so very, very greedy build here by creator. The scary thing about this is that herO is going for a robo opener into what I believe is going to be a one-base all-in. Yep, there it is. Third gateway. Third gateway. One base all-in out of herO. The probe is patrolling. This is just for looks. This is just for show, right? Just for show, just to fake out, just to make it look like he's expanding. Yep, you can see the probe leaves. He never planned on expanding. So one base all-in out of herO, and creator's being quite greedy. So far, this is lining up for the red Protoss. It is lining up for herO. herO does rally. Hallucination being sent across the map. Here comes the interception. Oh no, and the hallucination will not make it through. Wow, will be denied. Oh my god, barely survives. One shot away from going down. herO, oh no, does he get it? He doesn't. Oh my god, barely doesn't by the scouts, and we get in. We see the third gateway, the robo. Creator knows. Creator, he knows instantly. He responds with a robo, but this is a very late robo. Late scouts, a late reaction, late realization, but also greedy build to begin with. It's going to be a tough hold. Not impossible, but it's going to be a tough hold here for creator. He's throwing down a wall of shield batteries. We have 3 shield batteries on the way, 2 on the way, 1 already done. Creator, he needs time. He needs time. No, I'm loving the hallucinations. Trying to tank some shots. More stalkers are on the way. Prism has arrived. Here he has a massive stalker lead. But he's pushing into now 3 shield batteries. Oh. There we go. Tanks a shot. Tanks a volley. Volley gets tanked. Ooh, a real stalker gets targeted though. Shield battery will maintain. Nice control out of herO. Does preserve his army. And nice control. Nice shelling. Doesn't lose a single stalker. Not yet, but they're getting low. Oh my god. They're getting very low here. But once again, here he does kite back. The defensive immortal has arrived, and as time goes on, creator is getting better and better for the defensive Protoss. Yeah, so many stalkers go down, bit of miscontrol out of herO, and creator holds. Wow, creator, he holds. He shuts this down. Again, 3 shield batteries, they were enough. The hallucinated stalkers as well. They did tank one of the volleys, and herO, he's running out of steam. He's running out of steam. He's running out of forces here. The longer this goes on, the better it is for Creator, as Creator didn't even have to pull the boys. His probe count is very healthy. And this is looking worse and worse for herO. Adepse shade into the main. Goes for the mineral line. Does go for the mineral. Oh, the Prism! Oh my god. Prism almost goes down. Prism gets low. Prism is zoned away. And here he has to abandon the Stalkers. Saves 2. Barely saves 2. Whew, at the same time, Adepse get into the natural mineral line. 4 probes have fallen, but Creator still maintains a worker lead, and herO, his base, is only just now being thrown down. Very late natural for herO. And Creator looking solid, looking very solid, looking very secure. Again, here he just wasn't able to hit before those shield barriers were done. Took a little bit too long to push in. And how do you bounce back? We go for the Hail Mary play. Disruptors. Disruptor production has begun. We have our first Disruptor. With some well-placed Novas, can herO recover in this game? He's going to need multiple, to be honest. Multiple Novas. But hey, if he can land them. So far, it gets into the mineral line. 5 probe kills. Playing with fire, the Prism barely escapes. Barely gets away. At the same time, Creator dropping into the main. Gets into the mineral line, never goes up. Creator now is aware of the Disruptors. He knows. He knows what to look out for. Again, herO, can he pull this off? Going into Prism speed? Gravitic Drive is on the way. No shot. As Novas, they get one of the Stalkers at least. Get a Stalker. Creator rallying in. Nice save. Nice save. Immortal's able to pull back. Catching out one of the Disruptors. The Prism is going to be denied though. Okay, herO trying to make a stand, but the numbers just aren't there. Yeah, the numbers are just not there for herO. Down to 3 Stalkers. Ooh, oh my god, the Nova does connect. Jesus, that was a brutal connection. But at the same time, Creator gets into the main base, and herO, he can't afford to lose these probes. It's going to be 13 probes going down. Oh, let's catch on the War Prism. Here he does commit. Now here he survives, right? He somehow survives. I mean, hey, the Disruptor did kind of pay for itself. At least one of them did. You were going for his own counterattack, and we'll see if he can deal some equivalent damage here. Gets into the main. What Creator's been backing up those pieces. The Adepts say don't get much done. And Creator still has a terrifying main army. With 3 Immortals, with Mass Phoenix. And it's impressive that herO has been able to hang in there. But he's still just hanging in. So just hanging in there. Doing what he can. He's holding on back. As hero's throwing this into, I mean, he's been all in the entire game. He's doubling down, throwing down 2 more gateways. herO, he's not going to expand and try to macro out of this. The goal is that hopefully Creator is too greedy. Hopefully Creator, he invests too heavily into his 3rd base, and then maybe herO can pull this off. But the armies, they pass by each other, and okay, we're going for the base trade. Let's go. Let's go. herO does hit the 3rd, and Creator is pushing into the natural. Oh no, probes, no! As herO tries to evacuate, and he will not get away. Yeah, he doesn't get out. He does not get out. Here he tries to, but he's running into the Archon. Oh my god, barely makes it through. At the same time, Creator also pulls the boys. Does pull the boys, natural has fallen. herO, he does not get out. So 0 probes on the map for herO. At the same time, Creator, he also doesn't really... Oh, no, never mind. He has 3. He has 3 probes. Creator, he escapes. He can throw down a Nexus. He has the money for it. And the Creator, he might just win via elimination. There's the recall. Okay, does recall back home. Creator getting in position. So army still not quite here. He's getting locked in. It's locked into the main. But Creator, he can still take this fight. He can still lift the Immortals. He can dive on the Prism. Prism goes down. Immortals lifted. And here he has nothing left. GG gets called. Creator, he will take game number 1. He'll take a lead in the series. GG. Whew. GG, well played. Again, the guy, it was a crazy game here from both herO and Creator. herO committing to the 1-base all-in. As soon as it failed, that was pretty much game then and there, which is why it was impressive that herO, as we kind of phrased it during the game itself, he was able to hang in there for quite some time, but he never really had a lead. He never really had momentum. He was just treading water. He was treading water the entire time. Couldn't quite recover. There was maybe some potential with the base trade, but Creator still had the superior army, and GG. GG, well played. With that, we're getting into game 2. We're going to be loading into Tokamak. We go from one of the smallest maps in the map pool to one of the largest. Here we go, and spawning in the top right-hand corner of Tokamak, we have the red Protoss player from South Korea representing T1. Down in the series, we'll see if he can bounce back and make a series out of this. It is a herO. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the blue Protoss player. The blue Protoss, also from South Korea, leading the series 1-0. It is a Creator. We go. Winding it back, if you remember last game, herO went for a 1-base all-in. He went for a 1-base all-in, but from back at home. He did not have a proxy on the map. It was not that kind of all-in. And herO took a little bit too long. Thankfully, Creator did scout. If you remember, there was a really pivotal moment when Creator was going out with the hallucination, where he almost lost it. The hallucination was 1 Stalker shot away from going down, and herO barely wasn't able to deny the scouts. As soon as Creator saw what was happening, he reacted with a Robo and with two more shield batteries. So he got 3 shield batteries in total, got the Robo up and running, got his Immortal out, and once the Immortal arrived, that was game. Or that was the defense. The defense was successful. herO, of course, he followed it up with the Disruptor follow-up, and that allowed him to survive again, true. Did allow him to survive the push. But was perpetually behind. Now we're getting to that second game. For now, we have mirrored builds. So for now, we have our 2 gate openers. Both players just scatting each other. Also be true, PvP unwinnable back. Unwinnable. It is known. Exclamation mark bunny cam. Ah. Feels bunny cam. Yes, we had bunny cam for like a week. And then there is not anymore. But I'm working on it. Fun fact, technically the bunny cam is kind of working, but it's like a slideshow. I have dried it, so I've charged it up, and it's like 1 frame every like 20 seconds sort of thing. So it's you know, it's on life support is what I'm getting at. Hanging on by a thread. But now though, again we have our openers. So far, no proxy, no shenanigans. For the first time this series, we're getting into our natural bases at a standard timing. Let's go. So 2 get opener into expand, both players taking up into a Twilight Council. Both players are teching. Time to get a water resistant GoPro. No, I think the camera's fine. I just need something to strap it down to. I think I've said this before. I just need like a tripod, like a little tripod. That's all I need. So it won't be prone to falling. Meanwhile, Blink is going to be on the way. Both players expanding. So far, so good. Was always 1 frame per minute? No. I just mean in the future. I don't need like a GoPro. I don't need a camera that's able to resist, you know, like the wilderness of the outback. Like I don't need like a hyper resistant camera, you know. It's fine. Just needs to lock it down, buddy. Lock it down. But yeah, we're kind of settling in. From our initial standard economic opener, we're now taking our 3rd bases. So this is kind of more expected on Tokamak. As I mentioned before, this is one of the larger maps of the map pool, so we're seeing some more kind of safe, more economic, more mid-game oriented play. Both players are being more passive here as we expand, as we build up into the mid-game. When it comes to any major deviations, both players are for the most part lock in step. We do have a faster Forge for Creator for faster upgrades, meanwhile faster Robo for herO for detection for potentially immortal production as well. So herO is playing safer by going for the Robo, Creator is cutting corners by skipping. For example, if Creator was up against DTs, I mean that could just end the game. So herO breaks in, picks up the sentry. Pull away. Nice fig off there by Creator. He does punish. Does punish herO. Pulse on attack has begun, so there is going to be that window in time. There's going to be that opportunity here where Creator will have +1 and then +2 over herO. So there are going to be these upgrade timings for Creator. Okay, herO just investing to observers. As we mentioned, herO's just playing safe. Getting detection, getting vision. Meanwhile, Creator is less concerned about that. Going for his gateway explosion. Will soon move out. It's gonna be attacked by drop bears. Ah, nah. True. Scouts. 4th base is now on the way for Creator and for herO as well. Both players are expanding. +1 is almost done for Creator. herO has been catching up thanks to Chrono Boost. Has been chronoing. And yeah, we're just chilling. +2 has begun. When it comes to our army compositions, we're going from Blinkstalker into Charge Archon. Both players are getting into their Archon production. The way the PvP works is initially Blinkstalkers are good, they're amazing. Zealots, they're a lot more cost efficient. They can close the gap and trade better against its Stalkers. As you build up Mass Zealot, that's when Archons come into the mix to help deal with the Zealots. So they each have their part to play. So far, hero's got 2 Archons. One of them a little bit further back. Here he has to kite back. Decent force fields. Zoning back the Stalkers. Yeah, a lot of wasted DPS, but Zealots, they're breaking through. Creator trying to force the issue. Oh, doesn't quite get the Archon. Nice control. And nicely controlled here from herO. Kites back. But more weapons are coming in, and Creator, he breaks through. He wants that Prism. Oh, he wants it. Gets the Archon at least. Yeah, takes on both Archons. Archons go down, and herO is being broken. Here and now. Zealots overwhelm. Stalker's getting picked up, and the Creator. He's crazy. He breaks into the mineral line. He's pushing into the 3rd base. Again, he was able to overwhelm those Archons. Zone away the War Prism. And now he's going for the mineral line. Boys are being pulled into Archon shots. Ay, ay, ay. Brutal Archon shots in the mineral line. And Creator, he has done it. +2 is about to kick in. And this is already critical damage. Already. Taking down the final Stalker. GG gets called, and Creator, he overwhelms. And Creator, he will take a 2-0 lead of the series. The Creator. GG. Game one, Creator, he shuts down and denies the all-in, the attempted 1-base all-in from herO. Here in game 2, we just build up into a 4-base economy. Now, Creator, of course, he was a lot more decisive, a lot more aggressive. He was very quick. Once he got his robo done, he warped in the War Prism, and then he just sent it across the map. If you remember, herO, he was playing a little bit safer with the earlier robo, with the Observers instead, getting vision, getting detection out on the map. He was a little bit slower to tech up and to focus on said army. And Creator, as a result, had a small window in time where he could take advantage, and he did. Did make use of it. Did go for the kill. GG. GG, well played. And Creator, he does take a 2-0 lead, and now Creator, he is 1 game away from claiming the entire series. Fun fact, Creator, he hasn't dropped a single map this tournament. It's crazy, Pap. He 2-0'd Bunny, he 2-0'd Bjorn, and now, I mean, technically, he 2-0'd herO. Can he go for the flawless victory, Pappy? Can he? Jesus. As spawning in the top right-hand corner of Mothership, we have the red Protoss player. We have the South Green Protoss T1 down heavily in the series. He has to start the comeback here and now to make a series out of this, to have a chance at the ace match. It is a herO. And spawning in the bottom side of Mothership, we have the blue Protoss player, the blue Protoss from South Korea, leading the series 2-0. It is a Creator. Here we go. The Creator. You know what he has? He's got the family buff. Aye. Fun fact, if you follow Creator on Instagram, I think it was today actually. It was either today or yesterday. He did post a photo, and he went out with his family. He had a big nice KBBQ dinner. Let's go. He's well fed, Bab. He's well fed. He's ready for some StarCraft. Aye. I think that was today, actually. I think it was today. I remember seeing it on Instagram. He's juiced up, ready to go. But now, 2-gate opener back at home. Likewise, 2-gate opener out of herO. Welcome one and all to Mothership. Mothership is a 3-player spawn map. You can spawn in any of the corner locations. And herO will, he has found, of course, that Creator's not top left. And herO is going for the proxy. 1-base all in. Let's go. herO he's just going to commit. He's going to double down here. Hey, he's up against the wall, but that would not stop herO as the pylon is being thrown down, and we're getting ready for the proxy. I would imagine proxy robo. Let's go. Let us go. The herO. He's putting it all on the line. All on the proxy. Next to the tuna. Let's go. Cybercore is done. Oh. Back at home, it does open up double adepts. There's the robo. There's the 1-base all-in. Now, Creator, he has seen that a pylon is missing. True, he knows. He knows that a pylon is missing. He knows that something is wrong. Something doesn't quite add up. Stargate opener. Ooh, okay. herO, he can pull this off. Now, a Stargate opener, it does allow for void ray production. True, you can get a Phoenix early on as well. Like, there are ways to defend with Stargate play, but it is weaker. It is more difficult compared to a Robo opener, for example. So we'll see if Creator does realize what's happening in time. We'll see how Creator does open up. And it does go for the pylon block. Creator, he has not been checking for proxies. He has not scattered. Oracle's being chronoed. And here comes the Prism. Here comes herO. Things are lining up. We do have a shield battery in the mineral line, likewise shield battery at the natural. This shield battery is in position to defend against a proxy Stargate. So a bit of a misread here from Creator. He believes it's a Stargate, or at least he's getting ready for it. Adepts into the main, probes are being one-shots. Spark gets one, gets two. Zero mining here by Creator, by the way. Zero economy. Gets four probes. Ay, ay, ay. The Immortal's on the way as well. And this Oracle isn't really going to help much, I'll be honest. We'll see. Oracle's almost out. Likewise, more economic damage. 7 probe kills, 8 probes. He gets 9. He gets 10. Yeah, 10 probes go down. Creator's economy is crippled. Losing up to 12 workers. Ay, ay, ay. And GG. Yep, GG gets called. That's game-ending damage. And herO, he does fight back. He does put a point on the board. GG. Whew, GG, well played. As we mentioned, Creator, he had a misread. I say misread, he gambled as well, right? Both players gambled. Creator, he knew that the pylon was missing, and it looked like, from what we had seen, he had assumed it was a proxy Stargate. So he was hoping that it was going to be a proxy Stargate, not a one-base all-in. So alas, he went for a Stargate opener himself into Oracle. He got shut down. It was far, far too much here in his main. And with that, we have a back and forth. herO, he begins the comeback. Let's go. Here we go. He's praying to the tuna god to intervene. It worked, Pappy. It worked. Oh no. The Dong one whispered into Creator's ear. He's like, it's a Stargate. Don't worry. You'll be fine. Good guy here putting attention to the tuna logo. True, true. Can the players see the logos as well? No, no. Logos are just for the viewers, just for the observers. But here we go. Here we go. We are getting into game number 4. We have a back and forth. We have a series, and we have potentially the beginning of a comeback. As spawning in the top left-hand corner of Pylon, we have the red Protoss player. South Green Protoss representing T1. Fighting back, putting a point on the board. Can he take this game to force the ace match? It is a herO. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner. Bottom right-hand corner, we have the blue Protoss player himself from South Korea, still leading the series 2-1, still 1 game away from claiming the series. It is a Creator. Here we go. As probes are being sent out. Welcome, of course, to Pylon. Pylon is a very small map of the map pool. Aggression is favored on this map. You don't have to proxy, you can just one base all in from back at home. It is possible. But we'll see. Some probes are being sent across the map, and we are scouting each other. 2 gate openers all around, and you can see that there is no probe on the map, there is no proxy, there are no shenanigans. Not this time. Not yet. Yeah, the logos file on your computer to be able to see it. Yes, yes. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Este tuna. I spent all yesterday polishing his tuna just so it'd be sparkly for us. Oh no. You're an animal, Pap. You're an animal. Calm down. As for now. For now, everything's looking normal. It's going to be a double Stalker opener out of Creator, a double Adept out of herO. So herO, he's going to be the aggressor. Double Stalker does allow Creator to be a little bit more assertive and aggressive, and he can push across the map. Potentially, could also catch the Adepts of herO. Otherwise, herO's looking for economic damage. herO opening up double Adept into Stargate. So herO, he's going for a delayed expansion and prioritizing harassment with Adepts and with Oracles. So a very aggressive start out of herO. Not an all-in, but aggressive nonetheless. It's going to be up to Creator to realize what's going on and to survive. As he's parked here on top of the ramp. Adepts are moving in. Probe is in position to block. To wall off. Adepts, they threaten a shade. Not so good. So our players are expanding. Creator is going for a faster robo, so we can go for defensive immortals. With a robo opener, this can eventually turn into a 2-base all-in, so we'll keep an eye on the gateway count and on the immortal production. So Oracle's moving out. Creator, he did not scout the main. He has no idea what's going on. And there's no shield about to be in the main base either. He didn't scout, didn't confirm. The main base is exposed and the Oracle gets in. Ay. Again, Creator, he never scouted the main. He had no idea. Probes are falling. There's going to be 5 dead workers. Very nice start here for herO. And with that, herO takes a worker lead. Takes a lead. Second Oracle's on the way. 2 Oracles, they can one-shot probes. And once again, Creator, he gambled a little bit here. He never confirmed. Now he scouts. Now he's aware, but now it's too little too late. Oracle goes in. More probes are going down. And this is just a brutal start for Creator. Oh, God. I'm afraid to look. That's going to be 8 probe kills in total. Not game ending, but herO has a very comfortable lead. Very comfortable lead here. In a mirror matchup, I mean, this is brutal. It's difficult to recover as more probes get picked up. And Creator, what's the plan? We still only have 2 gateways. He's not making probes, he's all in. Yeah, Creator is all in. As he will lose almost every probe in the main. 10 more probe kills, the Oracle runs out of energy, and it's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. Creator, he's all in. Either he ends the game or he dies trying. Creator, he has 1 immortal, 6 stalkers. He has no war prism, he has no proxy, he cannot reinforce. He's getting a pylon. Does he notice? Yeah, he does. Oof. Tries to bait it out. Baits out the stasis. Pylon is done. herO, he can afford to pull the boys. Yeah, boys are being pulled. Oracles, they move in. They tank some shots. Again, Creator, does he have enough? I mean, that 1 immortal's doing a lot in the back line. And there's only 4 stalkers. Oh, he does it. Nice force field. Very nice force field. Every stalker's going to go down. Remember, there's no blink. There's no blink stalkers. And Creator, who needs probes? He has 13 probes, by the way. He's completely all in, and he is breaking the natural. Keep going. He's so close. Este Creator. Oh my God. Gets into the main. 3 stalkers left. Yeah, 3 stalkers remaining. Takes down the pylon. Depowers 2 gateways. There's 2 gateways left. Boys are being pulled. And again, this 1 immortal has just done so much for Creator. Oh, speaking of. Yeah, there's a hole. Yeah, there's a hole in the wall. The force field just delays. It doesn't stop. Down to 2 stalkers. 2 stalkers left. Oh my God. Oh, the immortal taking a lot of hits. The immortal takes a lot of damage. And he does it. Yeah, it takes out the final stalker. And Creator, we are not getting to the ace match. I thought we might, by the way. herO, he crippled the economy, did so much, but GG gets called. The all-in succeeds, and Creator, he will take the series 3-1. And Creator is going to be this month's Sparkling Tuna Cup October champion. GG. Whew. GG, well played. herO had a phenomenal start, by the way. herO, he was killing pros with the Adepts, with the Oracles, he crippled Creator, he forced the all-in. But remember, we did mention something about this map. It's Pylon. Pylon has a shorter rush distance by ground. All-ins and aggression is more favored here. Creator, he was able to barely build up and move out. Didn't really have too much to work with, but that one Immortal just did so much there for Creator, adding so much extra DPS to that fight, to that engagement. Likewise, thankfully, Creator, he did notice the stasis traps, so he wasn't taking them to the face. We saw that herO, he was working towards Blink, but if you remember, the attack hit, I want to say, what, 15 seconds before Blink? Like, Blink barely wasn't done in time, so herO, he lost a lot of Stalkers to that first attack, to that first push, and GG. GG, well played. Whew. Creator, he snowballed out of control, and congratulations to Creator. Congratulations to Creator, as he does claim the series. He is our champion this month. Congratulations. No back-to-back championship out of herO. Remember, herO, he was last month's champion. herO, he was the September Tuna Cup champion from the previous month, and this month he was looking a little bit shakier. Again, it wasn't just Creator, but Cristiano also took some maps, and Geralt also took some maps as well. So herO, he did not have as dominant of a showing here, not in October, and in the end did fall at the hands of Creator. GG. GG, well played. As yeah, Creator, he had a very dominant showing here in comparison, where he 2-0'd Bunny, he 2-0'd Bjorn. Did show some weakness against herO, but if you remember, that was the game on Mothership, and that was the game where, like, there was just everyone was gambling. Like, where herO went for the proxy, and Creator, he went for a more lax response to it, was a little bit more cavalier, and it was a risky move, and in the end, he got punished for it. That's how PvP can be sometimes. How it can be. But with that, congratulations to Creator, and shout to herO for making it to the finals as well. Shout to all the competitors, of course. All the players here, they did earn their spots because of their performances in the Open Cup weekly tournaments. So shout out to Bjorn, Percival, Creator, Bunny, Cristiano, Nickract, herO, and Geralt for taking part in our monthly finals. When it comes to the next month, when it comes to November, of course, we are going to be hosting another monthly finals until the end of the year. So we have one more monthly finals for November and one more for December as well. We might do something special afterwards. We'll see. But for those that are curious, these tournaments are all funded via Patreon. So if you wish to support us, and if you wish to support the Tuna Cup, you can do so via the command in the chat, !Patreon, to get a link to our Patreon page. Our tournaments are all funded via our Patreon, so thank you so much. You can actually see it under herO's name, under the bracket on the right hand side. We currently earn 563 USD a month via Patreon, and our next goal is at 670 USD. And ideally, we want to grow our Patreon to the point where we can self-sustain and be able to fund and run monthly tournaments on a regular basis. When I say monthly tournaments, I mean these monthly finals. Currently, our Patreon only supports the weeklies, but we got a very generous donation not too long ago by someone in the chat, and he donated 2,000 USD. It was a crazy donation. We got 2,000 USD from the chat. So thank you so much. We often don't get any donations. I think we get like one donation like a month sort of thing. Like, unfortunately, we don't really get many donations. We got a massive donation. Thank you so much. And all that money is being put towards these monthly finals. We got $2,000, and that funds 4 $500 monthlies. So September, October, November, December. 4 months of monthly finals. After December, again, that's when we go back to just regular weeklies, unless of course we can grow our Patreon to be able to fund that ourselves through Patreon. So if you want to support us, you can do so via Patreon. Otherwise, thank you so much. Even if we don't reach that goal, again, we're still going to be running the Tuna Cups as a weekly open tournament, so they'll still be running regardless. Otherwise, you can help us grow it. And with that, thanks for watching. Thanks so much for the support. And when it comes to the rest of our schedule, bam, you can see it here. This was this week's schedule. It's quite intense, quite jam-packed. Yesterday, we were live with 3 different events. We had the RSL Korean qualifier, we had the Americas qualifier, and we had the Platinum StarCraft League tournament as well. It was a really intense day yesterday, which is why this morning I just slept all morning. I got as much sleep as I could, baby. We just wrapped up with the Tuna Cup, and our next broadcast should be, I believe, the Wardy TV Monday tomorrow. Let me just double check. Let me check our calendar. Let's have a look here. Let's see. So we have the RSL European qualifier. That's going to be in around 4 hours, in around 4 hours time. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to cover that. So we are going to be just taking it easy here, and most likely we won't be casting the European qualifier. It's at 4 a.m. My time, so really rough time slot. Most likely would be happening. We do have the Wardy TV Monday. Yep, that's going to be tomorrow. And there were a couple of people bringing up the Team League in the chat. We will be casting that via replays. That's going to be replay cast instead, just as a heads up. But we will be hosting those matches via replays throughout the course of the week. I believe it's going to be 5 days. 5 days of the Team League. It's a lot of content, a lot of StarCraft, and we will be catching up and covering those via replays instead. The reason why we're casting it via replays is because the main sponsor of that Team League tournament is Chijik. That is a streaming platform. So it's like the Korean version of Twitch, or it's a Korean competitor to Africa TV. So games can only be streamed there. We used to stream on Chijik, but we didn't really get much viewership. We didn't really get much attention. And often other like casters that would do replay casts after the fact, they would get more viewership because they were just on Twitch, right? And YouTube as well. So it's like, you know, why live stream on Chijik when we could just do a replay cast and get even more viewers that way anyway. So we're going to be doing replay casts. That's going to be after the fact, of course, like 24 hours later, just as a heads up. And again, that's going to be running all week. It's going to be running all week long. We won't be the only people casting the event via replays. I believe Wardy's going to be doing the same. I believe Wardy's also going to be casting via replays, and potentially Rotterdam as well, because Basilisk is going to be competing. I think Roddy does want to cast his own team's games as well. So I think Roddy will also be covering some of that if Basilisk is playing. Like for those matches, I mean. So there's going to be plenty of other representation, plenty of other coverage on that tournament. Thought they were avoiding Monday like the plague for some reason. No, the Wardy TV Monday has been on Mondays. They did have extra weeklies on Fridays as well, but that was just they were doubling up. They were doubling up. Just because they were missing some weeks. If you remember, the weeks that they missed was like the Wardy's wedding. If you remember, he had a wedding, of course. He had a honeymoon. So there was some weeks here and there where Wardy did kind of miss a Monday. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I had to do a review of the viewer numbers. Well, like, it wasn't really worth it in the sense that we would cast it on Chijik and then we'd put the VODs live on YouTube, which means that we never got our content was never revealed to Twitch. So like a bunch of people just wouldn't watch it. Just wouldn't watch it, and it wouldn't make sense for us to like do like to cast it again after casting it once, sort of thing. But otherwise we are going to be wrapping up. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the content. Hope you enjoyed all the games we had this month. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for the Wardy TV Monday. And we'll see you after that with all of the Crank Gatherers Team League tournaments or Team League matches. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time. Until then, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. We're going to be giving another StarCraft streamer a raid. Who is live at the moment? Who is live? I know that Sort of is live. True, we might give Sort of some love. He does often raid us as well. I think Railgun is streaming. We give him some love. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Ciao, ciao. We'll see you guys tomorrow for some Wardy TV Monday. See you then.